words, it is finished. We see that in John 19:30. When the salvation himself bowed his head after taking sour wine for you and me. It is finished. You forget that that is actually the beginning of the new covenant. The completion of life itself. So when I'm standing here and I'm saying it is finished, I'm not borrowing that it is finished. I'm speaking from the finished works of Christ. It is complete. It is perfected. It is summarized. So every time you think of the cross of Calvary, you think of your starting point. We are the only religion that is permitted to operate from rest. We do not borrow rest. It is our reality. He took sour wine. So if you're telling me that he himself is new wineskin and sour wine went into him, then there was a completion because that sour wine was transformed into perfect wine. The perfect lamb, the perfect one, the perfect cross, dying, going into Hades. We hear that the only time that Christ cries is because of the separation of him and his Father. For whose sake? I'm asking you today, for whose sake? For my sake. Abundance is provided from the finished works of Christ. The completion of that cross is for my sake. So it is a disservice for you to show up at your workplace, show up in your family, show up in your high school, show up in the hospital, show up in your office, and act like one who is begging. Meanwhile, the orphan spirit itself was nailed on that cross. The completion, the perfection of mankind was there. New Testament realities, not Old Covenant realities. New Testament language is what is permitted from my tongue. So salvation is not borrowed, it's perfected. Imago Dei, the image of God, is in me and you. The image of Christ. We are perfected through Jesus Christ. You don't understand? We are perfected through Jesus Christ. He is not a borrowed man. He is not a borrowed person. He is the completion. He is the second Adam. So he came for my sake. The veil has been torn. It has been divided. So my gaze is fixed on him, and that is my process. That is my pathway. That is the only way I see. So when you walk out of this door, you don't walk defeated. You walk from a perfection. You don't understand. You